I have finally reached a pivotal decision in my life. I have chosen to be more proactive in liberating myself from the constraints and stress that have been inhibiting my progress and personal growth. These limitations have not only affected me but also the quality and longevity of the love and attention I was able to give to you. You, who have so much to offer, represent the fulfillment of my wishes in numerous ways. Emotionally, spiritually, and in all conceivable aspects, you embody what I have longed for. For a considerable amount of time, I have yearned for someone like you to be part of my reality. When I was finally confronted with your presence, I was overwhelmed with a profound sense of joy and excitement. The moments we share are nothing short of magical. Never before have I felt so uplifted, so free to be myself, as I do in our relationship. Currently, I am in the process of shedding the worldviews and coping mechanisms that have carried me this far in life. I am weary of my old ways and acknowledge that I have not done a good job of receiving the love that you had to offer. It was I who created difficulties. It was I who chose the path of fear. It was I who erected barriers between us. Despite these challenges, you have strived to protect our connection. You have presented the gift of love in a manner that I was not accustomed to receiving. You have held up a mirror to me, reflecting all of my shortcomings. Yet, you remain a source of strength as I take a step in a new direction. A direction that is finally and firmly for myself. I aspire to be the one who supports you when times are tough. I am immensely grateful for your patience and consistency. In the silence of our shared moments, you have made me feel lovable, even when I have been difficult to love. I have never felt such a compelling urge to change in a positive direction before. Your guidance, your consistency, and your presence are invaluable to me. They help me more than you could possibly know. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for your existence in my life. I am thankful for the generosity and the teaching element of the love that you have shown me, even after everything that we have been through. I now realize how my ignorance and negligence have caused you much disappointment and frustration. I see the impact of my actions and am committed to making amends. I am ready to embrace change, to grow, and to become a better version of myself. For you, for us, and most importantly, for myself. I am ready to embark on this journey of self-improvement, and I am glad to have you by my side. Thank you for being a part of my life. Your love and support mean more to me than words can express. I find myself filled with regret as I reflect on our past. I realize now that I never gave you the love you so deeply desired, leaving our journey together unfinished. This realization has led me to a point where I feel compelled to confess the feelings that have been burdening my heart for so long. Even though I never intended for this to happen, I find myself wanting to talk to you honestly and openly. It was always important for me to follow my heart, no matter what the consequences were. Surprisingly, I find that you are always on my mind, occupying my thoughts more often than I ever expected. Despite my numerous attempts to move on, the truth is that I have always loved you. Deep inside me, there's a sea of emotions that I've kept hidden for so long. I am writing these words not just as a confession, but as a testament to show you how much I love you. Each day, the weight of this suppressed affection feels heavier on my soul. It's becoming increasingly difficult for me to keep silent about these feelings. I regret not giving you the love you deserved and not having the courage to share my true feelings. I regret how my silence affected both of us. I can't fight these feelings anymore. In the corners of my mind, echoes of our unfinished journey keep coming back, reminding me of what we once had. I remember every step we took together, every moment we shared, and all the dreams we had. However, things didn't work out as we had hoped. I made mistakes that left our relationship incomplete. I carry this regret deep inside me, a constant ache in my heart. Thoughts of what could have been and the love that could have grown haunt me all the time. Even though I have tried to move forward, one thing remains unchanged: I have only ever loved you. With shaky hands and a heavy heart, I write this to you. I hope that these words can somehow convey the depth of my feelings for you. I remember the dreams we shared, the plans we made, and the promises we whispered to each other. But I also remember the mistakes I made, the opportunities one missed, and the love I failed to express. These memories are a constant reminder of our unfinished journey, a journey that I wish we could have completed together. I have tried to move on, to forget about the past and focus on the future. But no matter how hard I try, I find myself coming back to you. You are the one constant in my life, the one person who has always been there for me, even when I didn't realize it. I want to apologize for not giving you the love you deserved. I want to apologize for not being brave enough to express my true feelings. I want to apologize for the pain I caused and the opportunities one missed. But most of all, I want to apologize for leaving our journey unfinished. I hope that these words can somehow make up for the love I failed to give you. I hope that they can somehow convey the depth of my feelings for you. And I hope that they can somehow help me to move forward, to find peace, and to finally let go of the regret that has been weighing me down. I write this with a heavy heart and shaky hands, knowing that it may be too late to make amends. But I also write this with a sense of hope, knowing that it's never too late to express one's feelings. And so, with these words, I want to tell you that I have always loved you, and I always will. Now, everything is falling into place. I've come to understand why I've never been able to form a connection with anyone else. It's because I am destined to be with you. I tried to convince myself that it could work with someone else after I met you, but deep down, I always knew they couldn't fill the void you left. The love I have for you surpasses any love I've ever felt for anyone else. The bond we share, the emotional intimacy, is unlike anything I've ever experienced. You are not just another person in my life, you are special. For far too long, I've been lying to myself about my feelings for you. Each day is a struggle as I try to keep you out of my thoughts, but I find myself failing miserably. You've unknowingly become my secret obsession. Although, I wonder how much of a secret it really is, considering that even without any direct communication, you seem to be aware of this. You have an uncanny ability to see through me, to see things about me that others fail to notice. You can see past the facade that I've maintained all my life, a facade that was necessary for my self-preservation, given the circumstances of my upbringing. In due course, I intend to bare my soul to you, to tell you everything there is to know about me. And in return, I yearn to know everything about you. I won't deny that lately, I've been feeling incredibly possessive and jealous. You are my world, and the thought of sharing you with anyone else is unbearable. I haven't expressed these feelings to you yet, but I am planning a grand gesture to reveal my true feelings for you. I know you're growing weary of waiting, and that has me on edge. You are a goddess, a divine being, and anyone would be fortunate to have you in their life. I know others see your worth too, and that realization is making me anxious. I feel a sense of urgency, a need to act now, or risk losing you forever. This time, I am determined not to let you slip away. Your presence in my life has been a wake-up call, a revelation of sorts. I've come to realize that you are my favorite person, and I need to be by your side. You've taught me things about myself that I was oblivious to. I want you to guide me, to teach me how to love you the way you deserve to be loved. I've grappled with insecurities since my younger days. For a long time, I didn't believe I was worthy of you. But that's no longer the case. I am beginning to believe that I am deserving of real love, that I am worthy of having you in my life. Moreover, I can't bear the thought of letting someone else have the person who was made just for me by the universe. I am gradually overcoming my fear of change and opening myself up to the endless possibilities that life with you presents. I feel liberated when I am with you. There will be no more broken promises, no more disappointments. I am ready to embrace the future, our future, with open arms.